Choosing the wrong action camera doesn't just cost you money, it costs you the shots you actually wanted. These 4 cameras sit in very different categories, and picking the wrong one means either paying for features you'll never use or discovering your camera can't do what you bought it for. Let's fix that. First up is the DJI Osmo Action 6. This is DJI's new flagship non-360 action camera, and its most important feature is something that simply doesn't exist on any other action camera right now: a variable aperture. According to the official specs, it adjusts between f2.0 and f4.0, which means the camera can physically open or close its lens to control how much light it takes in. For low-light situations, evening rides, indoor events, dim venues, that wider opening at f2.0 pulls in more light than a fixed aperture camera can. And when you're shooting in harsh midday sun, stopping down helps manage exposure without fighting the footage in post. Paired with a 1/1, 1-inch square sensor, the DJI also captures in a native square format that lets you record once and reframe your clip for any platform: YouTube landscape, Instagram Reels, TikTok vertical, without cropping away resolution. There's 50 gigabytes of built-in storage, so you can shoot immediately without worrying about cards, and per the official specs, battery life can stretch up to 4 hours under ideal conditions. Rock-steady 3.0 stabilization keeps handheld and mounted footage smooth, and the camera is waterproof to 20 meters out of the box. No housing needed for most water sports. This one is built for the creator who shoots across multiple platforms, pushes into mixed lighting frequently, and wants a proper ecosystem of accessories, including swappable lenses and wireless microphone support. Think the solo vlogger who shoots a morning bike ride at sunrise and then films a coffee shop sit-down in lower light the same afternoon. The DJI handles both without needing you to change cameras or rethink your setup. If your content lives in controlled, well-lit environments, and you have no need for multi-format output, the aperture advantage matters less to you. But for anyone juggling shooting conditions throughout the day, this is the most technically flexible, non-360 action camera available right now. At the time this video was recorded, the DJI Osmo Action 6 was available on Amazon for $404. The link is in the description. Now, the Insta360 X5 plays an entirely different game. This is a 360-degree camera, which means both lenses capture everything around you at once, up to 8K at 30 frames per second, and you pick your angle after the fact during editing. That workflow is fundamentally different from every other camera in this list. Instead of thinking about framing while you shoot, you hit record and move freely. Then choose what your audience sees in post using the Insta360 app. Per the manufacturer's information, the X5 runs dual 1/1.28-inch sensors, 144% larger than those in the previous generation, and uses a triple AI chip system that handles noise reduction in real time. Battery life is rated at up to 185 minutes at 5.7K with endurance mode on. One of the most practically important updates on this model: the lenses are now replaceable. If you crash a mountain bike, take a hard fall, or scratch a lens against a rock, you can swap it out without sending the camera anywhere or replacing the whole unit. The X5 is specifically for creators who need to capture immersive or multi-angle content without carrying a multi-camera setup. Adventure athletes, travel filmmakers, anyone documenting physical activity where stopping to reframe is not an option. It's also a strong tool for anyone producing content simultaneously for landscape and vertical platforms, since the 360 footage can be reframed for either. Keep in mind, this camera demands post-processing time. The footage doesn't come out ready to post. You are reframing and exporting from the app or desktop software. If that workflow fits your production process, the X5 is genuinely powerful. If you want footage that's ready to go straight out of the camera, this is not your pick. The Insta360 X5 is currently listed at $809 on Amazon. You'll find the direct link in the description below. And while you're down there, subscribe to GadTech and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one. We keep these straight to the point so you can make the call and get back to shooting. The GoPro Hero 1 III Black is the most established name in action cameras, and for a lot of people, that familiarity is a real advantage. According to the official specs, it shoots up to 5.3K at 60 frames per second and 4K at 120 frames per second with hyper-smooth 6.0 stabilization, one of the most refined stabilization systems in the category. The camera uses an 8:7 aspect ratio sensor, meaning you can crop into vertical 9:16 16 or widescreen 16:9 without starting with a fixed format. A 1,900 mAh Enduro battery delivers up to 2.5 hours of continuous recording at 108p. The lens system is where GoPro made its biggest move this generation. The HB series lens mods, ultra-wide, macro, anamorphic, and smart motion blur ND filters, all sold separately but auto-detected by the camera, which adjusts settings automatically when any of them is attached. GPS telemetry is back after being absent in the previous model, so you can overlay speed, altitude, and route data directly onto your footage in the Quick app. Bluetooth audio support lets you pair wireless earbuds or external mics, and the camera is waterproof to 10 meters without any housing. The GoPro is the right call for someone who already lives in the GoPro ecosystem, or who wants the most battle-tested stabilization and the broadest mount compatibility available. It's a strong choice for sports documentation, travel content, and anyone who values a proven, reliable system over cutting-edge features. The accessory library here is the deepest of any camera in this list. If you're adding this to an existing GoPro setup, the compatibility across mounts, cases, and mods makes it an easy integration. At the price found at recording time, the Hero 13 Black is $544 on Amazon. Link is waiting for you in the description. Last on the list is the Insta360 Go Ultra, and this one requires a different lens entirely. The defining feature of this camera is its two-part system, a detachable camera module that weighs just 53 grams and can be removed from its action pod housing. That standalone camera piece can be clipped to clothing, mounted to a helmet in tight spots, stuck to a metal surface magnetically, or worn as a pendant, all while staying wirelessly connected to the pod so you can still preview and control it from the pod's 2.5-inch screen. When it's back in the pod, the full system operates like a traditional action camera. Based on the official specs, the sensor has been upgraded to 1/1.28 inches, a massive jump over the previous generation, and it now shoots 4K at 60 frames per second, up from 30. Pure video mode uses AI-based noise reduction for low-light situations. The standalone camera itself can record for up to 70 minutes on its own, and with the pod extended, total recording time reaches around 170 minutes at 4K. There's now a micro SD card slot built into the pod, and external microphones are supported for the first time on the Go series. This camera is purpose-built for the creator who needs to capture footage in situations where a conventional action camera physically cannot go, or would be too visible, too bulky, or too disruptive. Think a cyclist who wants a chest or helmet mount so low profile it doesn't appear in photos at a race, or a parent documenting a child's birthday party hands-free without holding anything. It's also a compelling option for vloggers and daily content creators who want a clip-it-on-and-forget-it camera they can actually carry everywhere without adding meaningful weight or bulk to their bag. If you're planning to mount the Go Ultra in a fixed position and shoot like a standard action camera full-time, there are more cost-effective ways to do that. The value here is specific: the detachable system and the placement flexibility it unlocks. The Insta360 Go Ultra comes in at $354 on Amazon. Grab the link from the description. All 4 links are in the description below. If you haven't subscribed to GadTech yet, now's the time. See you in the next one.